Welcome back, curious minds. Today, we're diving into those weird questions that pop into your head at the strangest times, like, why do we yawn? Or what would really happen if you ended up in space without a suit? We've all wondered about these things. And today, we've got the answers. We'll bust some movie myths, talk about sharks, and even find out what happens if you never sleep again. So grab a snack, get comfy, and get ready for a wild ride through some of the most mind-blowing facts science has to offer. You'll leave with stories to impress your friends and maybe even stump your science teacher. Ready to have your mind blown? Let's get started. Why do we yawn? Can you survive in space? What if you never sleep? Let's find out. Let's go. First up, yawning. We all do it, but it's not just about being tired or bored. Scientists once thought yawning was about getting more oxygen, but that's not true. Your oxygen levels don't change when you yawn. The leading theory? Yawning cools your brain like a built-in air conditioner for your head. When you yawn, you stretch your jaw and take in cool air, which helps regulate your brain's temperature. But here's the fun part. Yawning is contagious. If you see or hear someone yawn, you might do it too. This is actually a sign of empathy. Studies show we're more likely to catch a yawn from people we're close to. Even some animals, like dogs and chimpanzees, catch yawns from each other and from humans. So next time you yawn in a group, remember, it's your brain cooling down and bonding with others. It's not just about being tired, it's a complex social and biological response. And if you're yawning right now, you're not alone. Yawning is your body's way of keeping your brain sharp and connected. So the next time someone calls you out for yawning, just tell them you're showing empathy and cooling your brain. Who knew something so simple could be so fascinating? Yawning. Cooling your brain and connecting you to others, all in one simple act. Let's move on. Let's talk about space. Movies love to show astronauts exploding or freezing instantly if their suit breaks. But what really happens? In reality, you wouldn't explode or freeze right away. Space is cold, but a vacuum doesn't suck out heat instantly. The real danger? The air in your lungs would rush out. If you held your breath, your lungs could rupture, so Rule 1, exhale. You'd lose consciousness in about 15 seconds as your blood loses oxygen. After that, you have about 90 seconds before permanent brain damage sets in. Your body would swell and the moisture in your mouth and eyes would boil, not from heat but from the lack of pressure, but your skin would keep you together. No Hollywood explosions. If you're rescued within that 90-second window, you might survive, but you'd have some serious injuries. So, can you survive in space without a suit? Only for a minute or two, and it's not pretty. The real lesson space is unforgiving, and your suit is your lifeline. Next time you see a dramatic space scene, you'll know the real science. Space, beautiful, deadly, and not a place to forget your helmet. Let's keep going. End of scene. What if the moon just vanished? It's not just about darker nights. Earth would be in chaos. The moon controls our tides. Without it, tides would shrink to a third of their size, devastating coastal ecosystems. But the real disaster? The moon stabilizes Earth's tilt, giving us predictable seasons. Without it, Earth's tilt would wobble wildly, causing extreme, unpredictable climate swings. Think endless summers or frozen wastelands. Our days would eventually get shorter too, as the moon's gravity slows Earth's rotation. No moon means climate chaos, tiny tides, and a planet that's much less friendly to life. So next time you see the moon, remember, it's holding our world together. It's not just a pretty face in the sky, it's Earth's cosmic anchor. The moon, Earth's unsung hero. Let's move on. End of scene. 15. Can you smell underwater? Not really. Our noses are built for air, not water. Smelling works by detecting airborne molecules. Underwater, your nose fills with water, and the system just doesn't work. That pool smell is actually chemicals in the air above the water, not the water itself. Sharks, though, are a different story. They have special sensors that detect chemicals dissolved in water. They're like swimming noses. Some fish, like catfish, can even taste with their whole bodies. For humans, the line between taste and smell is clear. For fish, it's all about detecting chemicals in water. So next time you're at the pool or beach, remember, you're smelling the air, not the water. And sharks? They're the real chemical detectives of the sea. Humans can't smell underwater, but sharks are built for it. Let's keep going. End of scene. Why can't you tickle yourself? It's all about your brain's prediction system. There are two types of tickling: nysmesis, light, itchy, and gargalesis, deep, laughter-inducing. The laughter response is a defense mechanism, teaching us to protect vulnerable areas. When someone else tickles you, your brain is surprised, so you laugh and squirm. But when you try to tickle yourself, your brain's cerebellum predicts the sensation and cancels the surprise. No surprise, no tickle response. Tickling is about social bonding, learning self-defense, and your brain's ability to tell me from not me. Even the silliest things have deep scientific roots. So, the next time you're in a tickle fight, remember, it's your brain's way of keeping you safe and connected. Tickling, part defense, part bonding, all brain. Let's move on. End of scene. What happens if you stop sleeping? It's worse than you think. After 24 hours, you're as impaired as someone over the legal alcohol limit. Go longer, and your body goes into crisis mode. Your immune system weakens, and your brain starts to shut down for microsleeps. After 48 hours, you might hallucinate. By 72, you're in severe psychosis. The record for no sleep is 11 days, and by the end, the person was barely functional. You can survive longer without food than without sleep. Total sleep deprivation is fatal. Sleep isn't a luxury, it's a biological necessity. It's when your brain repairs itself, consolidates memories, and clears out toxins. So don't skip sleep. Your brain and body depend on it. Sleep, your body's ultimate reset button. Let's keep going. End of scene. The rule of threes says you can survive 3 minutes without air, 3 days without water, and 3 weeks without food. But what really happens? Water is critical. Your body is 60% water and every cell needs it. Without water, you'll feel weak and dizzy within a day. By day 3, organ failure is likely. Dehydration kills fast, especially in hot conditions. Without food, your body burns glucose, then fat, then muscle and organs. You can last weeks without food if you have water, but it's a brutal process. Your body literally eats itself to survive. The rule of threes is a reminder. Water and food are non-negotiable for life. Don't take them for granted. Survival is about biology, not bravado. End of scene. That's a wrap. We've covered yawning, space survival, the moon, sharks, tickling, sleep, and survival. Science is everywhere, from the cosmic to the microscopic. I hope you learned something new to wow your friends, or just satisfy your own curiosity. Keep asking questions and stay curious. Drop your weirdest questions in the comments. I love reading them. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more mind-blowing science. Until next time, stay awesome and keep exploring. Bye, everybody.